A narrow path, dappled with cinematic light, winds through an ancient, enchanted forest. Leaves of vibrant green and gold flutter gently from towering trees, painting a magical canopy. A young girl with long flowing hair and a simple dress walks with a curious expression. Her eyes are wide with wonder, taking in the breathtaking, ultra-high quality background. The air around her shimmers faintly, hinting at unseen magic, a whisper of enchantment. Sunlight filters through the canopy, dappling the forest floor as a young girl steps into a tranquil clearing, bathed in golden light. Ancient trees tower around her like silent sentinels, forming a natural cathedral, their branches reaching for the sky. She pauses, her eyes wide with a mixture of awe and slight trepidation, taking in the breathtaking beauty of the surroundings. A gentle rustling of leaves whispers through the air, accompanied by the distant, calming sounds of the forest embracing her. She takes a deep breath, the air fresh and pure, a sense of wonder washing over her as she stands in nature's embrace. In a forest clearing, an ethereal glow pulses from behind a colossal, moss-covered oak, painting the scene with soft light. The girl's eyes widen, captivated by the mysterious light, her curiosity eclipsing any hint of fear. She takes a tentative step forward, her matte skin subtly illuminated by the otherworldly luminescence. The soft glow beckons her deeper into the clearing, promising an untold secret. From behind a towering tree, a magical fairy emerges, her form glowing with an otherworldly iridescent light. Her delicate, colorful wings flutter, catching the sun's rays and casting a vibrant, ethereal glow. The fairy's sparkling eyes, ancient and mischievous, meet the girl's, conveying a profound, silent wisdom. The girl's eyes widen in utter amazement, a soft gasp escaping her lips at the sight of the magical being. The forest clearing is bathed in the soft, magical glow of the fairy, a moment suspended in time. The girl's expression is a mixture of wonder and disbelief, utterly captivated by the magical encounter. In a forest clearing, a fairy glides with ethereal grace, her wings a blur of delicate motion. Her presence saturates the air with an undeniable, vibrant magic. Shadows dance across the girl's face, her soft features alight with pure wonder as she watches. The fairy's intricate wings hum a gentle rhythmic tune, a symphony of enchantment. In a sun-dappled forest clearing, a tiny fairy hovers, her face alight with a warm, inviting smile. She extends a delicate, glowing hand towards the girl, who hesitates, her eyes wide with wonder. Slowly, tentatively, the girl reaches out a single finger, drawn to the fairy's ethereal light. A dazzling spark of pure magic leaps between their touch, illuminating the clearing with an otherworldly glow. In a sun-dappled forest clearing, a mystical fairy gestures towards a colossal, gnarled tree, its ancient branches reaching skyward. The girl, her eyes wide with enchantment, slowly approaches the majestic tree, drawn by an unseen force. She settles at its massive base, a picture of serene wonder, her gaze still fixed on the ethereal fairy. Her face glows with pure anticipation, every fiber of her being absorbed in the magical moment. The ancient tree stands as a silent guardian, witnessing the blossoming connection between human and magic. In a sun-dappled forest clearing, a fairy begins to speak, her voice a melodious whisper. The fairy's voice weaves into the very fabric of the ancient trees and rustling leaves. From her outstretched hands, shimmering magic dust drifts down like glittering ethereal snow. The girl watches, her head tilted slightly, utterly captivated by the magical spectacle. The air itself seems to hum with enchantment as the dust settles around them. In a forest clearing, the girl's face is illuminated by a soft, ethereal glow, her eyes wide with wonder. Sparkling dust dances around her, reflecting in her gaze like tiny, fleeting stars. A faint, dreamy smile graces her lips, hinting at a world unseen, a story unfolding within her mind. She is utterly absorbed, lost in the enchantment of the fairy's tale, every fibre of her being captivated. The watercolour hues of the forest around them blur into a dreamlike tapestry, enhancing the magical moment. As the fairy's tale unfolds, an ethereal glow begins to permeate the forest clearing, transforming the very air. Small, incandescent lights blossom on the leaves and branches, pulsing with a soft, rhythmic heartbeat. The forest, once ordinary, now shimmers with an otherworldly luminescence, a living tapestry of light. Thousands of sparkling magical particles drift lazily through the air, catching every stray beam of light. These ephemeral motes dance and swirl, creating a breathtaking, enchanted spectacle. The air itself seems to hum with ancient magic, a silent symphony of light and wonder. In a forest clearing, a soft fog begins to swirl around ancient tree trunks, creating an ethereal, cinematic depth. Vibrant, impossible flowers burst into bloom, painting the scene with breathtaking, otherworldly colours. The air hums with an almost audible, magical energy, a symphony of unseen forces. The girl's eyes widen, her face a canvas of pure, unadulterated amazement. She slowly turns, each new magical detail deepening her wonder and drawing her further into the enchantment. Her breath catches as she takes in the breathtaking transformation, a silent gasp of awe escaping her lips. The forest clearing is transformed into a breathtaking spectacle of light and magic. Ancient trees shimmer with an inner light, their bark glowing as if from within. The entire clearing pulses with an ethereal glow, a living painting of wonder. A luminous orb floats gracefully in the air, radiating a soft, inviting light. The girl, mesmerized, extends her hand slowly, reaching for the floating orb. Her fingers stretched towards the mystical light, drawn by its irresistible allure. The fairy's voice, a soft echo, concludes her tale, merging with a magical hum from the transformed forest. She offers the girl a warm, knowing smile, her sparkling eyes reflecting ancient wisdom. The girl meets her gaze, a profound sense of inspiration washing over her face. The forest around them glows, its magical hum, a vibrant symphony of wonder and enchantment. A shared moment of serene understanding blossoms between the two, transcending words. The magical glow in the forest clearing recedes, as if the very woods exhale a final shimmering breath. The vibrant lights dim, casting longer, softer shadows across the ancient trees and awakening earth. A soft fog, like a whispered secret, gently lifts, unveiling the hidden beauty of the clearing. The flowers, once ablaze with otherworldly light, soften back to their natural, delicate hues. The girl watches the transformation, a touch of wistfulness painting her youthful expression. In a forest clearing, the fairy ascends, her vibrant wings a blur of renewed energy. She hovers, offering the girl a final, gentle nod, a silent promise in her eyes. The girl watches her, a poignant, unspoken farewell passing between them in the fading light. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the trees in a warm, golden glow. A final, lingering gaze as the fairy becomes a shimmering speck against the amber sky. In a forest clearing, the sky ablaze with sunset's watercolor hues. A fairy streaks across, a blur of iridescent light. The fairy vanishes into the warm, fading light, leaving a ripple of magic in its wake. The girl stands alone in the clearing, the magic now a memory. But a profound shift has occurred within her. She gazes upwards, her face alight with an inspired and thoughtful expression. Lost in a moment of deep reflection, her eyes trace the path where the fairy disappeared. The sunset paints the sky in soft, warm colors, mirroring the new light within the girl's soul.